You're listening to the Daily Sales Tips Podcast, and I'm your host, Scott Ingram. Today, I've actually got two clips for you from my interview with Trey Simonton on the Sales Success Stories podcast back in episode 35 of that show. These clips go perfectly together and are both just under a minute, so I thought I'd share both of them with you today.
Once you start to hone your own process, once you start to create your own style of interacting with clients, one of the greatest things you can do, in my opinion, for yourself is start mentoring some of the younger salespeople around you. Coach them on the real numbers. You know, a lot of sales is math, and it's a bit intimidating until you create really good habits, really good muscle memory surrounding conquering the calls, the emails, and the pipeline building. So when I look at some of the things that I'm really proud of now, it's mentoring some of the young sales reps and watching them go from being completely, caught in the headlights, scared to death, to managing their own business and building out their own territory. And a number of the young reps that I've worked with have really elevated their careers and done great things while they've been here at Bazaar. And if you sit down with somebody and you coach them on how they can be a better salesperson, you can't help but take your own advice, but hold yourself accountable to actually do the things you're telling them to do. Suddenly, a Sunday will come along and I'll think back to a conversation I had with a younger rep earlier in the week. And I see, wait, I'm falling behind on my pipeline building. I'm falling behind on some of that consistent muscle memory. And you can't be a hypocrite. You actually had to take your own advice. I think you also need to be humble enough to go out and realize no matter how well you're doing, there are people in this world that are just flat better than you. Maybe they're making more money. Maybe they're more consistent. And one of the best things you can do for yourself is reach out and identify people that will be certainly complimentary of you, but I think the best thing you can do is have them be critical of you and tell you how you can hone your craft even more.
With a mindset like that, it's no wonder that Trey advanced so quickly into his current VP role. For a link to Trey's profile on LinkedIn and our full interview together, just click over to dailysales.tips/149 and then start thinking about who you might be able to mentor. You have an opportunity to make a huge difference, not just for your mentee, but also for yourself. Give it a try and let me know how it works out. Thanks for listening, and come back tomorrow for another great sales tip.